way. I mean, this information, it sounds so simple, but yet it is so in-depth. Just this little machine can do all of that.
That's correct.
And persons can use it at home.
Yeah, they could use it at home. They could even be driving their car. I mean, if you have an automatic transmission, allowing for one arm,
for one arm,
and one arm not being. But of course, I don't necessarily promote that. But it's just to say,
comfortable at home. You can just do it with just small.
It's just to say that you can still do things while you're being treated, and you're only being treated 1 hour a day anyway. So you could literally go to sleep. This machine has a timer on it, so it'll turn itself off.
Oh, okay.
Should you fall asleep? So you can literally be resting, or you could be sitting at the computer or reading a book, or on the phone. So
it's really relaxing. It's not something that's strenuous and harmful to your body.
Yeah.
It's just really relaxing that can flow into your daily life of what you're doing. But this just appears so simple. And just that you're saying, I just want our audience to get a close look of this. And they can order this through the net, through the internet.
That's correct.
And then then type in the name. How would they go about ordering something like this?
Well, basically the idea, if you don't have the exact address for the website for this machine, which I believe in this one because it's inexpensive and it's so well designed. But let's just say if you want to find another variation of this type of machine, which do exist.
Yes.
Like there's an excellent company in Vancouver that sell machines like this.
Yes.
And basically what you would do is you'd put in a search that asks for blood electrolysis.
Okay, blood electrolysis.
Or blood purifier.
Blood purifier, so it cleanses the blood.
That's correct. And definitely Dr. Rob Beck. Bob Beck, he's known as, or the Bob Beck Protocol.
Please remember that, the Bob Beck Protocol. If you want to read up more on this machine, if you want more information, you can pull that app and read it for yourself. The information is there.
That's correct. So it's that easy, and I recommend that you watch, go to YouTube, for instance, and check out Bob Beck seminars, and he's done a couple, or Bob Beck interviews, and you'll be able to find, let's just say, the introduction to the science that he came up with after a study was made that absolutely did clear up the blood of the AIDS disease in particular, because that was the mission.
That's really what caught my attention, because even in this country we have persons who have AIDS. And we have persons who perhaps may be interested in this. And of course, I'm sure all over the world. And I really just wanted to bring this information because, knowledge is power. Once persons know, sometimes it's just a lack of, we don't have the knowledge. But knowledge is power. And sometimes we can take control of our own health instead of just depending on doctors. And I'm not in any way hitting the medical profession, of course, because we need them in a lot of ways, but also there are home treatments that you can do, and people need to know that there are other options, simpler options, that they don't have to just sit down and just, feel helpless, feel as if there's nothing that can be done. Anyway, thank you so much, Dawn McKenna. Audience, please check out that site, Bob Beck Protocol, read up more about it. We were so happy to bring this simple information to you, but so powerful, because there is a cure for AIDS, believe it or not, other than just treatment. And so please take a look at this on the internet. If you would like to contact Soul Reflections, you can contact us at Soul Reflections with Adrana at yahoo.com. That is Soul Reflections with Adrana at yahoo.com. Thank you so much, Dawn, for joining us today. I'm so excited.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for being with us. Now, we do have another machine we want to introduce to you, the Ozonator. We'll be right back with that. And of course, we're interested in the Ozonator. And he's going to tell us what that is about. He's going to explain the machine, what it does. And of course, we have water included. Dawn, we're excited to hear about this also. So we're going to ask you to get right into this. Can you tell us about the Ozonator?
Absolutely. What an ozonator is, basically, is a machine that adds one molecule of oxygen to water.
Okay, oxygen to water.
And you want to have spring water. The cleaner the water, the better.
Okay.
The colder the water, the better. because
Okay.
once you add the extra molecule of oxygen to the water, it will dissipate within 15-20 minutes. The colder the water, the longer the oxygen, that extra
Gas is in the
molecule.
water. So what you're
will
saying
remain.
that you probably need to drink it right away.
You have to drink it. You should drink it right away because it's at its most powerful point.
Okay.
So basically what it does is that it adds a molecule of oxygen, and that molecule of oxygen acts as a cleanser. So you can drink ozonated water in the morning like I do. That's what I do every single morning. I'll have a big glass of
And that's probably
ozonated water.
before you eat. Before you put it
Before
in
I
your
eat.
system. Yes.
Yeah, and you start to realize how fresh and delicious it is. It just tastes so good, and it's of course it's really cold, but it has that it has a pump that you get from that extra molecule of oxygen. You feel energized. It cleans your loins. Like it starts in your mouth. You put the water into your mouth, ideally, and hold it a bit there, and it cleans your gums. It cleans your teeth. It cleans your throat. It cleans all your stomach
As it
and your.
moves through your body, it's a cleanser. Now we're taught to clean our outer bodies, but we know very little about cleaning our inner bodies, and that's probably even more important.
And you know what's interesting is that, Adrana, what's very interesting is that it is used as an actual process in cleansing silos that contain seeds and wheat, and a silo that holds grain silos.
Yes.
Well, they'll use gigantic versions of this machine to blast in ozone as a gas,
Yes.
and it cleans the silo of bacteria, parasites, and insects instead of using chemicals,
Oh,
which has
okay.
been the way to clean a silo. So nowadays, and especially in Hungary, they're quite developed with these gigantic ozonating machines, and you can clean up an entire silo
So they would
without chemicals.
They would clean food with it also. So you can clean your body, clean food. But of
Yes.
course we're talking about cleansing your body, which is very, very important, from bacteria that may be there, from other things that may be that's not supposed to be there. Can you show us how that operates, please?
Yeah, so basically, like I was saying, you want to use spring water. The cleaner the water, the better. The colder, the better. And it has to be in a glass vessel, no matter what.
Okay, no matter what. Of course we know plastic can be contaminating in
That's
itself.
right.
So
It
please-
could leach.
Yes, it can.
Whereas this, just a regular glass vessel, it could be a large vessel. You could make a big amount if there's more people around
Okay.
that want some, and usually that's the case.
Okay.
Because people, once they taste it, it's funny. Once they taste it, they come back. Hey, you got some of that water for me?
Okay.
I call it magic water. But anyways, so here's the machine. It's a very simple machine. You just turn it on. It's on, as you can see. It's got presets on it, which will determine how long the machine runs, how much ozone is going to put in there.
Okay.
So basically what you do is it's very simple. It's designed in France, this particular machine, manufactured in the United States, and I got it landed to me from the United States to Canada for $100
Oh, okay, that's not
Canadian.
bad.
So it's inexpensive,
It's
and believe me,
inexpensive.
once you start drinking this, Adrana,
Yeah, I need to get
you
one of those.
want to drink it every single day because it's
Okay.
completely contagious. It's addictive in a very positive way. So basically, I like to put my machine into one of the presets, and that'll determine how long it'll run.
Okay.
This particular preset, and there's a bit of a time before it starts, but as you can see,
Okay.
within a couple of seconds it does start, and this is going to do a 2-minute process.
Okay, and that's literally putting the oxygen in the water.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
we know
extra
oxygen
molecule.
is very healthy for the body. Now, when you go to the hospital and something really drastic is happening, first thing they said, get oxygen.
Yeah,
There's
they
a
put a
reason
mask on
They put a
you.
mask on you because oxygen
Yeah.
actually helps the body heal.
Yeah, yeah. There's actually, I don't know about other cities, but I know in Toronto there's oxygen bars.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oxygen bars.
literally. And people will gather there, and they'll take a couple of minutes of pure oxygen.
Actually, I've read up on that.
Yeah.
Not so much in Canada, but take it.
But there's
for
a reason for
oxygen.
that. Because you get a high, you get a natural high.
Benefits of that. So that's going to take about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And you also mentioned that it's a preventive method that prevents diseases from coming into your body or attacking the ones that's there.
It builds up your immune system immediately, gives you energy immediately. It cleans it, like I was saying, your mouth, your throat, all your intestines, your stomach, immediately. And I won't give you details, but there's a
other areas, of course.
There's a direct result that is quite remarkable. Of course, that could be looked up. You know, just look up ozonating on the internet.
Okay, guests, you can look up Ozonator on the internet. If you want more information, please go and look it up. We're just bringing some of the information to you, the main points, just to let you know the benefits of ozonated water and the process in the simple ozonator machine that you can use right at home in your kitchen.
That's right.
It's not complicated.
And I was talking about the gas. This is what I've started to do recently, is I breathe it in as it's being made.
Oh, you do? Oh, as it's being made, you just steal some.
Breathe it right into my lungs.
Okay.
And it gives a direct result to your lungs. You feel it. So because you're adding that extra ozone, that extra molecule of oxygen directly into your lungs.
I'm going to actually have some.
So yeah, you try it.
You know, I'm promoting it on my show, so it's only fair that I have some. That tastes good. It's refreshing, it tastes clean.
Yeah, it's amazing how clean it tastes. It's not like a filter.
It tastes very, very clean and fresh. It does, and my eyes pop and get bright as the energy flow. That is
It's very addictive in a good way.
It is. That's excellent because it's like probably the purest form of water we've drank, you know, in a long time. That's probably why it tastes so good.
And this is why once I've introduced this to anybody, they ask me when they come by, can you make me a glass of that?
Can you make me a glass?
Especially if they're feeling a little bit tired, you know?
Because a lot of the tiredness that we do feel has to do with, you know, being contaminated from pollution in the air.
Exactly.
A lot of that has to do with free radicals in the air that get into our body. And the tiredness comes from that. Sometimes even when we get enough sleep, we're tired and our body needs that cleansing. So I would definitely recommend the Ozonator. Go up and read about it. I invite you to, again, if you want to ask us questions, please contact us at Soul Reflections with Adrana at yahoo.com. We're so happy to bring this simple process to you. The ozonated water that helps your body to maintain health, to stay healthy, and also help you to have energy. Well, that is it for our show today. We hope that you received that information. Please go and look up the sites that we mentioned to you. Feel free to contact us. Thank you so much, viewers, for joining us today. Remember, I love you. Stay healthy, take care of your body, and continue to live a positive life.